What is your daily screen time? Look up in your phone settings right now. 3 hours? 6 hours? Maybe even 9? Well, I admit that some of that time was used for good, like reading or making some important calls. But still, if you look up at the list of the most used apps, a great chunk belongs to social media like TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, and even YouTube. Yeah, YouTube definitely has lots of useful content. There are two issues. First, that usually people sleep up on watching cat videos and so on, and that is not educational content. And second, watching too much educational content without implementation or practice is still a waste of time, and that works with all kinds of videos, even mine. And if you are not taking action after watching my videos, then frankly, I'm disappointed, because I can't come to your house, break a wall and tell you, bro, let's go to the gym. You may be even in tens of thousands kilometers away. So, I do everything to help you, but only what is possible. And this video can save you a whole lot of time, because here you will learn how to drastically reduce your useless screen time to 0 and take one more huge step to achieve success. If you want to help fellow young men to get stronger and better, then don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. This is Shoom, and here we go. I want to warn you that all of these tips were great, and in this case it is not necessary to implement all of them at once, though it's your choice. Let's get back to the video. Okay, now we are on the first stage of our journey. Here you have to look a bit in the past and also in the future. What do I mean? Simple. Find out the apps that basically don't give high return, so they're literally useless, though you spend a lot of time there. As I've said, that could be social media, video games, different forums, and some particular sites. Then look at your average daily usage of all of that shit. Let's say it is 2.5 hours a day. Great. Now look in the future and choose one or a bunch of activities that are productive and which you may enjoy doing, like jogging, learning a new language, starting a YouTube channel, or even managing to operate a business. Just keep it in mind, or even better, write it somewhere. Now you have a specific destination, and all of the next tips will help you to reach it. Yeah, and the first one is to put your phone far away from your bed. I admit that it may sound silly or even useless, but believe me, it works. If your phone is not in your reach, or even not in the room that you sleep in, then at least you don't slip in scrolling social media the first thing in the morning. You have to get up at least. This trick also works in the reverse. Try to put a pair of dumbbells near your bed, so you can see them and you will eventually start doing some exercises. So far, if they're easy to pick up, because when they are behind a bunch of clothes or whatever, there would be no will to even go there. You have to pick up all of the clothes, wash them, iron them, put them in a closet, and only then you can take your dumbbells. But the person who managed to create such a mess in their apartment is definitely too lazy to do all the other interactions to get those dumbbells. And if you're that kind of a guy, then you have two choices. You either don't put your dumbbells in a pile of shit, or you take action to defeat your laziness. I have a great video that will help you in this. Link is in the description and also in the corner. We are a bit off track, so let's get back to the topic. And so, if you try to stack up a lot of triggers of productive activities on the way to your phone, then your urge will eventually disappear, and so your actions get more logical. Okay, the problem of morning scrolling is gone, but what about the rest of the day? A lot of people need their phones for work, but at some time, they open TikTok or Instagram and scroll and scroll and scroll. I have a pretty unusual solution to this. Put your phone on grayscale. Our brain haven't changed a lot for about 10,000 years, and in some cases it works somewhat primitively. Shiny and colorful objects are more interesting than dull and boring ones. And we can trick our brain like that. Just get off the colors. Actually, maybe on the first 3 days you turn your phone on grayscale, your screen time can increase, but it is just an excitement of novelty, which is also a primitive brain pattern. But this feeling doesn't last long, so after a week, your interest in picking up your phone just to scroll reduces drastically. Try this out. I'll put some links on how to put the grayscale mode on different devices too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you thought that I will skip this point, but still, the most obvious solution also works. Just delete those apps. But I want to warn that just deleting them will lead you to just waste time on another but similar digital platforms. So you can mix, but that won't work itself. Now I want you to look at the list of the most used apps you want to get rid of. If the majority is social media apps, then you should try to find real friends out there in the world. In most cases, people keep wasting their time on Instagram or Facebook because they lack something or someone that can keep them out of the virtual world. Try some new hobbies, meet new people, travel, learn, go to the gym. There's a lot more. By the way, those people who manage to get rid of that bad habit but haven't substituted that with anything, they either eventually get back to scrolling or don't make progress, because it's not the biggest goal to get rid of a bad habit, but to do more good ones. Because what is the point of jumping from one bad habit to another if you can use your free time on something new and productive? Also, maybe you have some friends that are really good people. You see them as really successful ones, but they unfortunately have a lot of addictions and they just stay at home not doing anything. You can help them. You can take them anywhere. You can be that someone that can keep them out of the virtual world. And that will increase your self-esteem. So try this out. A lot more people will get better if all of that people will take that flash mob to make the world a great place. Yep, this guide may be longer than others, but I still appreciate you watching to the end. Be aware, I believe in you, love you, and see you soon. Bye.